What's up everybody, my name is Lily Thompson and welcome back to the channel. This is where I make videos all about my pursuit of a life well lived, and today I want to talk to you guys about why none of us should be making New Year's resolutions in 2020. And oh, if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love the first day of every month. It's like a clean slate to start planning out my month, thinking about my goals and the things I want to accomplish. And if you were around last month to see my November bullet journal, you know that I kind of have a system laid out. But this month, December 2019, the last month of the year, the last year of the decade, I felt like I had to do something big. If you were on any social media platform on December 1st, you probably saw a bunch of the same things that I saw. It happens every year. We talk about changes we're gonna make and things we're gonna do differently come January 1st. We've all heard the statistics that like 90% of people's New Year's resolutions fail in just the first couple of weeks, and by the end of the year, most people haven't made significant progress towards their goals. And so two things, I wanted to make sure that didn't happen, and in order to do that, two, I had to figure out why that was happening. So I got on Google, like a good millennial, and started researching. And I came across this study from Carleton University that was saying that the cause of failed New Year's resolutions is something called cultural procrastination. As a culture, we like to procrastinate. Not big news. But we like to pick a date in the future when we say, I'll change then, or I'll do something new on this date. So in order to stop procrastinating and make sure I don't have a failed New Year's resolution, I started thinking, what can I accomplish today? What can we do to make 2020 our best year yet? Because for myself, and I'm sure for you guys, I want to change my life drastically over this next year. I'm getting laser focused on building my personal wealth and my family's wealth through real estate investing in 2020. The next video that I post is going to be an in-depth explanation of the exact methods that I'm using as a beginner real estate investor in 2020. A recent book that I read is called The 4 Disciplines of Execution. You may have heard of it. It's a pretty popular business and marketing book, and it talks about how to get stuff done. And where this applies for me to real estate investing, and maybe to you for whatever goal you're setting for 2020, is in how they think about goals. They have two types of goals: lead goals and lag goals. Now let's start with the second one. Lag goals are the traditional goals that we think about. I want to learn a new language. I want to learn how to play an instrument. I want to save $1,000, or I want to buy a house. And they're called lag goals because they lag behind the action needed to accomplish that thing. The goal comes at the end of the tunnel, and we've either reached it or we haven't. But the lead goals, these are the small actions and small goals along the path that actually lead up to that big goal. So if the lag goal is to learn Italian, the lead goal would be to buy Rosetta Stone and practice for 2 hours every other night. If the lag goal was to save $1,000, then the lead goals that lead up to that might be taking $50 out of every paycheck and finding a side hustle that you could do on nights and weekends. So for real estate, my lag goal that's gonna come at the end of 2020 is to produce $1,000 in passive cash flow each month from my rental properties. And I've got 3 lead goals that I'm focusing on to help myself get there. Number 1, I'm going to attend the Tulsa real estate meetup at least once a month. Number 2, attend a DIY home renovation course so that I can use the strategy of buying beat up properties, fix them up mostly by myself, and then rent them out. And number 3, starting today, in the next 3 months, I'm going to analyze 100 properties that are for sale in my area to see if they might make good rental investments. Only you know what your personal goals are. It might be real estate, it might be entrepreneurship, it might be sports, but whatever it is, I want you to think about 2 things, and I challenge you to leave them as comments below so that we can continue to hold each other accountable. You know what my goals are, let me know what yours are, and we can keep checking in with each other. So the 2 things I want you to do. Number 1, think about what you can do today rather than waiting for January 1st, 2020 and giving in to that cultural procrastination. And number 2, how can you rethink lead and lag goals? Can you take a lag goal that's gonna come at the end and let you know, woo, I've made it, and turn that into maybe 2 or 3 lead goals that will help make sure you're taking the baby steps to get where you wanna be. Let me know if any of you guys watching are also interested in real estate and financial freedom, as the next video that I put out is going to be all about investor beginner strategies that we can use in 2020 to get ourselves on the right path. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys in the comments.